Yes, I know it's not Wednesday. I know it's not hump day. But I do know, because this is the second time I've done this video, because the first one I made a weird joke that I didn't feel like editing out because this is going to be a rant style video and I don't really want to edit those. But this is the coolest part of the video. And that doesn't mean you can stop watching, but let's see if we can do it again. Yes, look at my orb of light. My arm really hurts right now. Anyway, so this week is not on Wednesday because I had a chemistry test and church and things just got out of the way. But this is going to be a rant about college and college boys and my number one piece of advice for you, which is this. Ditch your boyfriend before college. Like, I know you've got this love of your life in high school and you're destined for marriage and just everything's going to be great for eternity, but no. You come to college and it's like, here's your pool of high school boys. And girls, whatever you're into. It's the same for everything. Here's your little pool, and you're looking through your pool, you're like, wow, you all kind of suck. Like, there's none of you that I'm really interested in, but I feel the need to choose one of you, and that's when I have my boyfriend, so then the pool gets smaller because now you have a boyfriend, but there's still some somewhat attractive guys. And then you come to college, and there's this mega world of boys. And you cradle it in your arms and you carry it everywhere. And all of a sudden, back home, like, let's say you're one of those kids that, like, nobody finds me attractive. Everyone hates me. I'm never going to get married because I was that kid. Let's be honest. But then you come to college and it's like all of a sudden you're like, oh wait, these people are liking me. I don't understand what's happening, but all of a sudden these guys like me. And then all of a sudden you come out and you're like, wow, I might get married after all. Who knew? So basically, yeah, that's my rant for today, pretty much. Comprehensively, contained, concise, succinct, college word. But like, if you have a boyfriend, I know I've got a few friends that have boyfriends from high school that are now they're in college, and they're both in college. But then I have friends that some are in college and some aren't. But it's like you have a guy. And then you go to class, and your big guy world expands, but you're still stuck with your, like say my nose is your little boyfriend, and there's all these guys around you that are like, you're kind of attractive, I kind of like you, we should be friends kind of thing, and you're like, but I have my boyfriend, and he's back home right now, or he's at a different school, I never see him, and then that just leads bad places. Like, if you don't see your boyfriend, even if you go to college at this, like, okay, it's a little bit different if you go to college together. But if he goes to the fancier school and you go to the other fancy school because you're both brilliant, but you just didn't want to go to the same school, then he's like, oh, there are girls, except in the case I'm imagining our school would be Georgia Tech versus University of Georgia. In which case, this is like, there are no girls. And then here it's like, wow, there are no boys because our school is really, really female dominant. It's like 60-40% kind of thing. Might not be that extreme, but it sure does feel like it. You're looking in chemistry in my lecture style chemistry with 300 kids and you're like, where are the guys? But they're there. But they're like, okay, let's just propose to other different schools then. Look at all the girls. Look at all the guys. And then look, they're having affairs. Oh, but they're high school sweethearts. What is this? What is this? And it's an overall bad idea. And if you go to school together, like college together, a little weird because you probably based your decision on which one of the two. And then if you break up, you might be like, well, I wanted to go to this other school and now I'm stuck here. But if you go to school together and you started in high school together, you still have the issue because you're not in the same classes anymore with that person. Like back in high school, you have your classes, at least for me, we had a lot of kids, but you still had classes with the same person kind of thing. Like I had friends from class to class. You could be like, hey, what do we have for AP Computer Science? Oh, and what else do we have for English? Because you're in like English class too, or at least the same teacher. Here it's like, I have all these other friends, and I have all these other friends because this is my thing of the night. But they don't coincide. The only time he sees her is when they meet up. And you don't have time for that. Like, yeah, you've got time I started out this year with you have school, sleep, and friends. Well, you can pick all three, but you can't pick a fourth. That's what I've discovered. You can't. Now, I feel like if your friends and your love interests coincide, in the sense that whenever you hang out, you're with the same people kind of thing, then that's okay. Then that like fits in and it becomes three. But if you have sleep, school, friends, and then you have boyfriend, nope, that's not gonna work. I haven't tried it yet, obviously, but no. I say obviously, but you don't know. I could be a social butterfly with the boys, but I'm not. No concerns there. Yeah, it's tricky, and I don't like it because I like back home where no guy liked me, and it was okay because you didn't have the concern with what if my studies get out of the way. But now it's like I want to embrace life because I have friends and I have sleep and I have school and I really love them all, but school's hard-ish, and friends are getting a little complicated, and it's just a little stressful. But yeah, I'm going to leave it at that and leave you to decide what you want to do with your life. Your choices. Make it or not. I don't remember what the thing was that you used to say. Make it a great day or not. The choice is yours. Today is Sunday, not Wednesday. But this is Kate, not Spade. Have a fantastic 3 days or so before I see you again.